It is currently December 6th, 2025. The year is almost at an end. 2025 was crazy, especially for myself. I hope you guys achieved your goals that you had. And for me personally, this was one of the hardest years of my life, yet also one of the best years of my life. Technically, I would consider the ending of 2024 to really be where I thought I was at rock bottom, but you can always go lower. And it's where I really found myself, and I would not be where I am right now without that year and this year as a whole. By the title of this video, you probably see that it's called Trying to Not Get Replaced by AI. It's kind of a play on, but it's also kind of not. I do really think that the entirety of the middle class will probably be wiped out eventually. Not to the extreme of there's no jobs, but I mean, look at the unemployment numbers already. And in my eyes, I see two options. It's either get rich and not get replaced by AI, or there really is no second option. 21 years old, I currently have a net worth of 5 figures. And that was one of my goals for this year. I'm an entrepreneur, I run a business, and I trade. The whole point of this is just to find other people that are in a situation like myself, or in a situation like I was into 2024, beginning of 2025. So, for starters, if you do not have a journal, either digitally or physically, get one. I owe so much of everything I've accomplished to this book right here. I could literally go through and show you when I got it. I got this at the beginning of 2024. Honestly, a lot of this started off with me just really hating myself. Talking about I'm tired of being lazy. As the days go on, I feel more lost. And then I kept writing down these goals, but I never did anything. I have a lot of stuff written down from all the business models that I tried in 2024 and failed. I tried TikTok automation, or AI automation through shorts and TikTok. I tried creating a Minecraft shorts channel because I guess that was really popping at the time. I tried to start an e-com business. I tried to start a marketing agency. I tried to redo local businesses' websites with AI, and all these didn't work until I got to trading, which I should have known from the beginning, because I got into trading around 2020 during COVID. I was about 16, and during that time I had to beg my sister to give me a Coinbase. Thank you for that, by the way. And I got one, and I just fell in love with it. I was so fascinated with cryptocurrency stocks, like the fact that you could buy whatever you wanted and exchange it, find something undervalued. Like, the way my brain has always worked is very fond of things to solve. I think that's why I liked gaming in general a lot, because you would work, figure it out, and then get to the end. And now I feel like I am attacking life almost the same way. I'm learning more, I'm failing, I'm learning from the failure, and it's just like that feeling each time when you have like a aha, or you figure another part out that gets you a step closer. I literally live for that every single day. So I've been trading for about over a year. So around the 1 year mark is when I really started getting payouts. I would say September to November. So September, October, November, in about 3 months. That's when things really started compiling, and I made about $30,000 in payouts probably, which isn't a lot. Like I said, my net worth is only 5 figures, but we'll get to more about that in a bit when I write down on here and post this, my goals for 2026. Back to the importance about a journal. This 2025 was the very first year that I sat down and wrote down realistic goals that I knew I could accomplish, but not dumb, easy goals. Set it in my mind that I could achieve these. Saw people achieving these goals, so I knew it was possible. And I accomplished every single goal I have written down on this piece of paper. I will put a picture of it on the screen. I'm gonna try to show y'all. So there's not really a light, but this is what it says, as you can see. You can see, and then I'll flip it back so we can go over it. So the first goal I had wrote down was first 10K month. First 10K month, check. My first 10K month, 4 Top Step XFA account. I had 4 Top Step XFA accounts. I got 2.5K per account paid out, plus another 3K. And so that was my first 5-figure month was 13K. I accomplished that. Next one I had read 5 books. Accomplished. I kind of split this one up. I started getting into a lot of podcasts as well as books. I read stuff like I read both David Goggins books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, 48 Laws of Power, and one called, and another mindset book that my dad gave me. I don't remember the name right now, but it wasn't that long and it was really good. I kind of mixed in read 5 books and added my own spin-off as I got really into podcasts this year, especially while driving back and forth from work. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, but every single one I listen to is something finance backed or interesting in that sense. So I'm hearing all of these really rich people and really successful business owners, like I envision myself being, tell me basically what they were doing when they were in my shoes. And I learned so much. I think I subconsciously started applying a lot of the stuff I was hearing from these people saying into my day-to-day life. Or you just get that factor where you're struggling through something, and let's say you hear so-and-so billionaire to say that when they were around your point in their journey, they were feeling X and you're also feeling X. Like, it can make you take a step back and really realize that it's a part of the process. You either love the grind or you don't, and if you don't, you're not gonna make it. The next one I have is profitable trading. Check. Closer to God and family. I pray every single day. The thing I did to make this the easiest was I get into my car every single day. So the first time I get into my car in the morning, whenever it may be, on the way to the gym, on the way to work, whatever it is, the first time I enter my car, I pray before I start the car, before anything. I had lose 30 pounds. So another flashback to 2024. I was probably about 230. In 2024, I was probably about 230 pounds. I was drinking every day and I was not okay, like in the head at all. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life and it was scary. So I would just get drunk every day. That's pretty much how it was. Beer adds up. I got fat as shit. I'm right now around 195 to 190 when fasted in the morning. And in 2026, I'm gonna finally break that plateau. Control spending / budget. This was mainly due to buying funded accounts and buying crypto over and over again. But I did that. I had my more specific goals. Moving out, this changed because it was very different when I had no money to when I started making money. Like, I could move out right now, but it's honestly just dumb. I would be living in the same area because I haven't quit my job yet. I'd be living in the same area, but I'd be paying for it instead of living here for free and saving more bread. So that one I adjusted. First 5K and first 10K. This means like the first time seeing that amount of money from the internet. So check. So the first year that I actually wrote down everything I wanted to accomplish and envisioned it in my head almost every single day and prayed about it every single day. Not praying asking for it, but praying and letting God know that I have faith in Him to guide me down His path. So that was all the goals I actually wrote down for the first time for year goals for the year. New Year's goals, New Year's resolutions, including not saying the N-word. I haven't said the N-word all of 2025. Regardless, the first time I actually wrote down all these goals, accomplished every single one, blew them out the water. Not only did I hit my first 10K, I went over my first 10K month. I made more than 10K in 1 month. Think about how minuscule that was in my brain. Like, I literally wrote down first 5K in a year. In a year, I was supposed to make my first 5K. Brother, I made like 40. What's the multiplier on that? 5? Like, that's insane. I blew 5 times past my goals because I wrote them down. I envisioned it every day, and I worked my ass off. All right, regardless, just going over the journal. Now, I'm going to spend this time writing out the goals I have for myself in 2026. All right, so I wrote down my goals for 2026. I'm reading them here on this channel. Okay, keep in mind, every single one of these is not a joke. It is realistic, and in my mind, I will achieve them. $100,000 net worth or above. Basically a 6-figure net worth. BMW M3 G80, if I can afford it. But that is my dream car. And I mean, as you can see, literally right here, like, brother, that will happen. I can see it happening. I don't care at what point. I don't care if it is the last day of the year, which is also my birthday, but I will get that car. Lose another 30 pounds. I want to, every time I've gone through a weight loss journey like I am, every time I get super dialed in, I get to about where I am right now, which is around 190. I'm 5'10", 5'11" for reference. So it's definitely a higher body fat percentage. So I'm gonna push that further. But each time I get stuck at around this weight, and I'm gonna finally break through that. And the reason why I'm making this video now instead of at the start of the next year is because I'm starting these now, like at this moment. I've been starting these. I've already thought about what I want to do. I'm writing them down, I'm bringing them to life, and I'm posting this because a part of my journey is I'm gonna document everything, and I'm gonna show you everything being accomplished. Okay, lose another 30 pounds, get shredded basically. 10,000 subscribers on this channel, very achievable in 1 year. 50K on TikTok. My TikTok is at SethLumX. I think at this current moment in time, I am at 250 followers. I actually wrote this down. Approach women plus build confidence. I was so isolated this year, and I have like a couple friends that I would go out to eat with every now and again, but I was so isolated. I'm scared I'm losing socialization skills. Not that I'm bad at it, but building up my confidence will not only bring a bonus into everything else I do, but I think just in general, putting myself out there a little more, starting with this right here, will definitely benefit me in every aspect of life that I could ask for. Closer to God and family yet again, read another 5 books, and the last one is quit my job. I've told myself when it comes to quitting my job, I have a number in my head, and that number is the 6-figure net worth, basically. 6-figure net worth, and I'll quit my job. For everyone watching this, if you are, I hope you wrote down some goals as well. If you're one of my friends watching this, and this is the first time you've really ever heard me talk this serious, it's kind of funny, but this is how it is in my room, and when I'm alone, every single time, every single day, every single second. It's like I basically just put all my thoughts into this video, just speaking out or thinking out loud. I want y'all to write some goals down as well. If you're still watching this, fuck what anyone else thinks. Just do you. Just be you, bro. And you got this, and you can accomplish literally anything you put your mind to. I thought that was the most cliche thing for anyone to say who's actually made it, until this year I fully experienced putting my mind to something and achieving it. And I'm going to do it again, and you guys are going to see every step of the way. I'll see y'all in the next video.